Prince Harry packs his bags and leaves Meghan Markle behind at Montecito amid Netflix arguments. What's really going on? Is this the beginning of the end for Harry and Meghan? Imagine the royalty being spilled in the most dramatic way possible. Prince Harry, the once golden boy of the British royal family, is reportedly packing his bags and walking out of his lavish Montecito home, leaving Meghan Markle behind. And if that's not enough to raise eyebrows, the cause of this reported rift is a series of heated arguments over their multimillion-dollar Netflix deal, no less. Yes, you read that right. One of the most talked-about couples on the planet, whose every move seems to either make headlines or social media waves, is said to be at odds, and the topic is none other than their Netflix contract. So, what's the real story? Is Prince Harry really leaving Meghan behind, or is this just another royal rumor? Grab your popcorn because we're about to dive in. Picture this: the sunny Californian skies, the lush Montecito mansion, and packed bags by the front door. Not quite the fairy tale you might expect for a prince and a duchess. Reports are swirling that tension has been brewing between Harry and Meghan, and the Netflix deal they signed a few years ago may have played a major role in recent conflicts. It seems that while the pair initially jumped into the world of streaming with big dreams of producing meaningful content, the reality of showbiz has come knocking, and it's not as glamorous as they thought. Could it be that creative differences are pulling them apart? Or is this just the latest chapter in a much bigger story about the pressures they face in the public eye? But wait, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's break this down. Are these reports just gossip? Or is there more to the story? And what could possibly make a prince pack his bags and walk out? For many, the idea of a Netflix contract sounds like a dream: creative freedom, global reach, and millions of dollars in the bank. But as with any fairy tale, there's often a twist. Rumors suggest that Prince Harry and Meghan have been clashing over the direction of their Netflix projects. What was once an exciting partnership has apparently turned into a source of stress. Their $100 million Netflix deal was meant to allow them to share stories of hope, inspiration, and change. But disagreements about content, focus, and even tone have reportedly surfaced. While Meghan is said to have ambitious plans, Harry may be feeling the weight of public scrutiny, specifically how his family is portrayed. Can you imagine the dinner conversations? Meghan, passionate about storytelling, envisions hard-hitting documentaries, while Harry, still protective of his royal roots, might be hesitant to go too far. After all, how do you balance telling the truth with protecting your loved ones? So, here's the million-dollar question. Are these creative differences driving a wedge between the couple, or is something deeper at play? As if their personal disagreements weren't enough, let's not forget the relentless media attention. The spotlight on Harry and Meghan has never dimmed, and every move they make is dissected by the public. If you were under the same microscope, wouldn't it feel overwhelming at times? Just think about it: every decision they make, every argument they have, is instantly turned into tabloid fodder. How does one maintain a healthy relationship under such conditions? And now, with their Netflix deal under pressure, the stakes have never been higher. Every episode, every project, could be another chance for critics to pounce. Is it possible that the constant judgment is what's really pushing Harry to leave? He's no stranger to this. He's been living in the public eye since the day he was born. But how much can one person take before they need to step away from it all? It's easy to sympathize with Meghan too. Here's a woman who has fought tooth and nail to carve out her own identity, separate from the royal family. She's ambitious, driven, and ready to change the world. But now, with Prince Harry allegedly packing up and walking out, she might be left wondering how everything went so wrong. Imagine being close to achieving something big, but your partner hesitates. Meghan might be feeling this tension, maybe because their creative ideas don't match. Every project they do reflects their personal and professional image, making it crucial to succeed. What if Meghan's need for independence clashes with Harry's wish to protect his family's legacy? Is this just a minor issue or a major turning point? Is Prince Harry leaving Meghan, or are they just facing a tough time? The truth is, only they know for sure. But one thing is clear: their roles as public figures and partners come with huge pressures. Relationships are already tough, but add royal life, media attention, and big deals to the mix. This could be a temporary split or a sign of deeper issues. The world is watching to see if they'll come out stronger or if this marks a new chapter. It's common for couples to face challenges, but when there's so much at stake, it's harder. Harry and Meghan might have to decide what's most important to them. Is it their public image, their projects, or each other? Lessons we can all learn from Harry and Meghan's journey. While we may not face royal life or Netflix deals, there are lessons for everyone. Relationships need communication, compromise, and sometimes stepping back to reevaluate. These challenges are faced by all, whether you're a royal couple or an everyday pair. Prince Harry's decision to leave, whether temporary or not, shows no relationship is perfect. Sometimes, taking space to figure out personal priorities is healthy. This might be what Harry and Meghan need right now. What do you think about the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle saga? Is this just a rough patch, or is there more to it? Relationships, whether royal or not, face many hurdles. It's how we navigate them that defines our future. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Harry and Meghan will overcome this challenge? Or is this the start of a new chapter for the Sussexes? Let's discuss. Before we explore what's next for Harry and Meghan, let's reflect on their Netflix deal. This $100 million contract changed their public and private lives. It was a huge deal for two people who had just stepped back from royal duties and moved to start anew. This deal seemed like a golden opportunity at first. It offered freedom from royal duties and a chance to tell their story. But the reality of producing content on a global scale might have brought new pressures they weren't ready for. It's one thing to leave the royal family, it's another to fill that gap with new responsibilities. So, what went wrong? Could the stress of delivering on their Netflix deal have caused disagreements between Harry and Meghan? Was it a clash of creative visions, or did the world watching them amplify every issue? What if the whole world was watching your relationship? Could you handle it? Or would the cracks show? How fame complicates everything. Fame makes relationships complicated, even for royals and Netflix stars. Can you think of a time when public pressure made a decision harder? Multiply that by millions, and you understand the pressure Harry and Meghan face. Prince Harry has always seen the media as both a blessing and a curse. His mother, Princess Diana, was hounded by the press, leading to her tragic death. This has made Harry very protective of his privacy. But his wife Meghan also wants to use the media to share important stories. This can create tension between them. Money is another big issue. Moving to California and buying a luxurious home isn't cheap. The Netflix deal is lucrative but comes with stress and deadlines. Is Prince Harry craving simplicity? Prince Harry might just want a simpler life after years of royal duties and media scrutiny. He has often talked about wanting a quieter life, away from the paparazzi. But how can he balance this with the demands of a $100 million Netflix deal? Maybe Harry is rebelling by leaving. He's asking if he can ever escape the spotlight or if it's something he'll have to live with forever. Imagine constantly wanting a quieter life but being pulled by your public role. Harry's decision to leave might be a way to take a break and figure things out. Who hasn't wanted to step away from life's pressures at some point? While Harry might want simplicity, Meghan has a mission. She wants to make an impact through activism, her production company, and philanthropy. This drive might be causing tension. Harry grew up with duty and privacy being key. Meghan, on the other hand, loves the spotlight when it aligns with her values. This difference might be causing friction. Can you relate to having different ambitions with your partner? Maybe you've felt the same tension, where one person wants to move forward and the other needs a break. It's a delicate balance. Is this the real issue between them? It might not just be about Netflix or the media. It could be about two people at different stages of their lives, trying to move forward without losing themselves or each other. What the future holds for Harry and Meghan. What does the future hold for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? Will they find a way to balance their personal and professional lives, or is this a sign of deeper trouble? They've always been open to difficult conversations. They've faced many challenges, from leaving the royal family to building a new life in the US. This latest chapter might be another test of their resilience. But some couples might buckle under this pressure. Harry and Meghan have always thrived when faced with challenges. Could this be the wake-up call they need to focus on what truly matters to them? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are facing challenges we can all relate to. They are dealing with disagreements over career choices, public scrutiny, and balancing personal aspirations with their relationship. Their journey shows that even with immense pressure, it's possible to come out stronger. Their story makes us think about our own lives. Are we prioritizing what truly matters? Are we communicating effectively with our partners and taking time to understand their needs as well as our own? Relationships are hard work, whether you're a prince or a commoner. Maybe it's okay to pack your bags sometimes. Not as a way to give up, but to step back and reassess. You might come back stronger. What do you think about the latest rumors on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Do you think there's more to the story than what's reported? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and join the conversation. And while you're at it, don't forget to share this article with friends and family. Let's keep the royalty flowing. When you hear Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's names, you might think of a storybook romance. Their royal wedding and decision to step back from royal duties made their love story extraordinary. But their relationship shows that love in the public eye comes with unique challenges. They've tried to build a life in California, away from royal duties. They've traded royal formalities for West Coast living and focused on entertainment and philanthropy. Yet, they still face public scrutiny. Have you ever tried to make a big change, only to find old habits or expectations follow you? Prince Harry and Meghan's move away from royal life was supposed to give them space. But is privacy possible for two of the most recognizable faces in the world? The media's role in their story is significant. The couple has spoken about their struggles with the press. Prince Harry has expressed his fear of history repeating itself with Meghan, like it did with his mother, Princess Diana. Despite stepping away from royal duties, they remain a focus for tabloids. Every argument and appearance is dissected for public consumption. Nothing sells headlines like rumors of royal drama. Imagine building a career in entertainment with Netflix, all while dodging the press. It's a difficult balancing act. You wonder how much of their personal life has been influenced or worsened by the media. What if you were in their shoes? Think about it. What would you do if your life was constantly under magnifying glass? Trying to work through disagreements with the press watching is hard. It's easy to feel like your personal struggles are being blown out of proportion. In a way, we've all been there. Maybe not with paparazzi, but in situations where outside influences make conflicts harder. Would Harry and Meghan be dealing with these issues if they weren't in the spotlight? Or has the constant intrusion of the press amplified every small disagreement? A royal love story in crisis? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Are we witnessing a royal love story in crisis? Or is this just a case of a couple going through a rough patch like many others do? Harry and Meghan's relationship has always been under a microscope. But now, the stakes feel higher. With their Netflix deal on the line, the pressures are different from their royal days. It's a whole new level of intensity.